What's good, y'all? It's your boy K back with another make banger, baby. And today, man, as you see the title and the thumbnail, we got some things to talk about. But before we get into that, man, if you don't know, it's your boy K. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please browse the channel and make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We sitting in the Mustang right now, as you can see, GTCS. That's the model we got, you know what I'm saying? We riding in style, you know what I'm saying? So, low key about to make a quick run, but let's go ahead and get into what the title and the thumbnail say. So, man, Ford, dude, I knew this was coming. I just didn't know when, but there's finally a lawsuit going on for the Ford Mustangs, and I'm hoping I can be a part of it because, you know, I have a Mustang. And I have the MT82 transmission. So with that being said, breeze through this little yellow. But with that being said, let me go ahead and run down the stuff if you don't know what I'm talking about. So right now is the class action lawsuit on Ford Motor. Ooh, you tripping. Bro, y'all, that's why you always got to pay attention to the road. But anyways, there's a class action lawsuit against Ford Motor Company right now for pretty much the transmission in the Mustang being a piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who has the Mustang, this is all the way up from 2011 to 2019. And you might be able to squeeze the 2020 in there. I'm not sure about the 2020, but I know for sure 2011 through 2019. So with that being said, everybody just fed up and they tired of the bull crap that comes with the MT82 transmission. Now, if you have automatic transmission, which has the Prendle, which is PRNDL, all that crap, this doesn't apply to you. This is for only people who have a manual 6-speed transmission. If you don't know what that look like, that's pretty much the stick in the middle that has R1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a manual. So that's what I have. That's why the car sounds like it does. That's why you hear me banging gears. Well, not right now because we gotta let this thing warm up. The car is warm, but not the transmission. It's still kind of a little bit notchy, so let that bad baby warm up before we start off. But speaking of notchiness, that is one of the issues that is a complaint about the transmission. So pretty much the transmission, you get notchiness. It'll flat out completely go out on you. So you'll have a car that doesn't even move because the transmission went all the way out. You know what I'm saying? So you get notchiness, is going out. You're getting locked out of gears. Mainly second and third gear, you get locked out at high RPMs. Sometimes kind of mid-range RPMs as well. Also, it's saying that the transmission is just making the clutch go bad as well. You know what I'm saying? The feel of the clutch. It's a lot of common problems with this MT82 transmission. Now, with that being said, you can be a part of the lawsuit. Ford, of course, is trying to fight it because they're like, well, all these issues is because of normal wear and tear, which everybody knows is bull crap. That just doesn't make sense. Everybody knows that this transmission is trash. The real reason why everybody wants this car is because of the motor, you know what I'm saying, and the name, the legacy of the Mustang. But Ford know what they was doing when they put this in there, because if it was such a good transmission, they would have put it in the GT500 and everything like that, in the Shelby, which they did not. The Shelby had a completely different transmission. Now, this is the transmission, like I said, that we have, the MT82, okay? I had to downshift real quick. The MT82. Now, that's for 2018, from 2011 to 2019. Now, the people who have some of the 2018 and 2019s may have a different transmission as well. So pretty much what Ford did to save money, they went to China and had a company in China build the transmission for the Mustang. And I'm mainly talking about the V8s, the GTs, but I think it applies for the V6s as well. But it has to be a manual. The company is G-Track. And G-Track is the company that made it, which is a piece of crap. It's a Chinese company in China. It's a piece of crap. Now, Ford, back in the day, used to use Tremec and Bora. Those are really two really good companies that they did end up using those for the GT500, but not for the regular GT. And that's what really messed up pretty much the value and the reliability of the transmission. Now, speaking of value, that's another, I gotta turn right here. That's another, snap. That's another claim that they're claiming, is that the transmission is really making the value of the car go down as well, which low key, I mean, I can believe. But like I said, the main selling point of this car is really the motor, the body, and the legacy. But the transmission, without the transmission, it wouldn't even be a car. So we can all agree on that. But I'm low key here at my destination. So I had to pick this up in like 3 minutes. I don't know if this handicap, but we gonna have to make it work. Anyways, I'll be right back. All right, man. Back in action. Had to return a product. Used it. I bought it for my GoPro. It was trash, bro. It didn't work. So whatever. What we're about to do is now. Oh yeah, low key. Let's get back on the topic. So, like I was saying about the MT82 transmission, Ford, of course, is trying to fight it. They're trying to say it's normal wear and tear. Well, we all know that's a complete lie. A complete lie. Big lie. Big fat liar. If you ever seen that movie, that's what Ford look like right now. But yeah, it's a big lie. They got, I would say, literally 6 service bulletins on this transmission because it's notorious for the issues. Let's just keep it simple. So yeah, man, y'all know what's going on with the lawsuit. That's pretty much what's going on with the lawsuit. So if you have an MT82 anywhere between 2011 2019, mainly it's for the GTs, and it's most definitely for the standard transmission. It's not for automatics, it's for the standard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you what that look like right here. It's for the standard transmissions. Ooh, look at this Bentley. Boy, bro, that's the new Bentley Continental, I think. I don't know, but that boy hard. Matter of fact, let me go to the spot real quick. That was the hardest Bentley. It was the new 2020 Bentley. I think it's Continental, I believe it is. But that boy was ridiculous. That boy was hard, bro. It was the green color, so I don't know if y'all seen it or whatever, but it was green with the chrome all around it. That boy was hitting. But anyhow, I don't got the glass roof open today. It's super hot. So yeah, the MT82 transmission, Ford is in big trouble. Of course, they're about to fight it, just like they fought the transmission issue lawsuit that they had on the Focus. They was pretty much in the grave with that one, because everybody, they showed a lot of focuses and it was on the automatic transmission. So you got to realize that it's 2020. Everybody don't know how to drive a manual. Pretty much everybody doesn't care about driving a manual. They don't care about learning how to drive, you know, a manual transmission. That's like ancient times to them, you feel me? So when Ford messed up on the transmission for the Focus, the automatic transmission, they had to pay, because that was their main seller, or automatic transmission. So you messed up on that, you can't get out of that. So we gonna see how this plays out with the manual transmission. They might have to pay, but they might swindle their way out of it. You know how companies are. You know how the government, you know, always bail out the companies or let them slide or whatever. So we'll see, but hopefully they learn a mistake and don't do this again for the upcoming Mustangs. Even though they just released the Mach 1 is finally back after, I think, like 17 years or something like that. So the Mach 1 is finally back, which is pretty dope. I'm pretty excited about that, with the specs and everything. So that's cool. Yeah, man, that's pretty much that, bro.